It's in the game. From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. From the pistol, Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Dallas Goddard, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Pass complete to Wiley. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. the gun, it's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. He's going deep! The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
8 yards. It's second down.
Hey, thumbs up, alert. No, thumbs up. Tiger Hornet. Anyway, that. There.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
On third down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
No, thumbs up. Anyway, that.
Hurts now from the gun. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's fourth down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And hey, at least he held onto the football. They will get nothing on that return.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
15, 15, yellow. Easy. I don't need to. Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes buying some time left. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
So after the sack, here comes second and 11.
I don't need to. Attack. Hey, 50 cents. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
15.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught, he's got Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives him more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yellow. I've got 1 leg. 15. Hey, 43. Hey, 15.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
I go on. Hey, rip. Easy.
Now it's Mahomes. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
57.
First down throw, Mahomes. He has it at the 5. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, Britton Covey. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throwing for Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Great. Set. 180.
Now Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll come up on first and 10.
63. Great. Set. 180. 73. Carl Leviani. No touch.
Running left. This is Barkley. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12.
Great. Set. 180. Miami.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Back to the line they come, second down.
No touch. Hey, easy. 63, 60. Anyway, Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp.
Putting a receiver in motion.
No touch.
On second down, here's Barkley. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be third down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Foul up, Yeti. No touch. Hey, let's go. Yeah. Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
On third down, it's Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready, set. Anyway, foul up, Yeti. No touch.
They're going to run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
Dre, set. Foul up, Yeti. Foul up, Yeti. 73, 73. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Catch is made in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Attack! Yellow! Hey, Sunday, hey, Cindy, I got blue ladies!
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Attack! Hey, yellow, hey, go. Oh, ladies! Hey, rip lift! 15! Right side!
On second and 10 now, Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
That's good for
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout.
First down.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Yellow, yellow. Go on, Eddie. Yellow. Yellow. Hey, 43. Watch out.
Mahomes. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Yellow. Right. Yellow, yellow. Hey, Ridley, Ridley. Watch out.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Rolling, rolling.
Offense up to the line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Watch out.
One final shot before the half. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuma makes the play. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Wait. Watch out.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Watch out.
Throwing from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. We get 22 out of that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here we go. Line. 50, yellow. Watch out. Watch out.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Yellow. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Go. 15. Watch out.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Yellow. Go on.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go on, 80. Hey, 57, 57. Yellow.
From the red zone on first. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You can just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
73.
Here's Hurts. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Great, shot. Hey, Silver. Out.
Hurts setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Air it out on third. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hurts throwing again. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles push their lead to 6.
21, Chiefs 15. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And an unfavorable hop is going to cost him as the ball winds up out of bounds inside the landing zone. So it's going to still move up to the 40. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Yellow. 15.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Brought down before the return gets far.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Trimmer. Hey, easy 63 back. Hey, easy 63 back.
From the pistol, Hurts. On the right side, caught by Goddard. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And an Eagles 1st down. first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. First and 10 from the 32.
Hey, let's go.
Running back motions right. On first down, Hurts. That's incomplete left side. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And now they face second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Great. Set. Anyway, Silver, set.
They've got a man in motion.
Yeti. Hey.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Dice right. Don't touch that. Anyway, Crowd left Yeti. Alpha. No touch.
And again, here's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Oh, it's Silver, ready? Oh, touch that. Anyway, no touch.
Handoff headed right. Barkley can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Tiger swarm. Great, set. Miami. 73. Nine. Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Hurts to throw. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Tiger Hornet. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
All right, they're going to throw for it. On the move, hit it right. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the backup, first throw. Escapes out to the left. Going deep down the left sideline. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Come back. Hey, Riblet. That's a lie. Right side.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Yellow. Right side.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Caught by the open man. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Butker to try the point after. He connects on the point after. And the Chiefs trim the deficit down to 5.
27. Chiefs 22.
Let's go, KC.
Now this could be the game right here. Down to score. They need to get this ball back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Great, great, great. Set. Crowd left, yes. Anyway, up. Delta.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this two-point play.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
They're going play action. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. That's a long way. Hey, 43.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Yellow, yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35. And he will get this inside the 30.
A gain of 43 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57. Yellow.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
43, 43. Hey, Ripley. Hey, Sunday. Hey, Sunday.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
Yellow. 15. 15. Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
To throw. That one's complete, right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
35. Chiefs 30.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I could still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Silver, check. I know you with that. Oh, it's Silver, ready?
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
73.
They go to Barkley again. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 1st down run, nabs them 5, now 2nd and 5. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. Well, there's some early contact up front there. This could make a try 5 yards easier. So that's going to make the field goal try a bit easier for them as the penalty gives them a free 5 yards. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker Jake Elliott for the try. This from the left half. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Good, good, good. Set. All right, anyway, yeah.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow. I've got blue lane. Yellow. Right side.
He'll look to throw it. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Easy, 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 easy. 15, 15. Let's go, baby, let's go. Stop like you can feed this defense.
Here he goes, one final shot. Rolling left, buying some time. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted! That will do it! Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles come up with the interception that clinches the win. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.